Am I back on Star Sports? Huh? It was a disappointing series, I think, from England's perspective, because it just ended up being a bit of a disaster. The final game ended up being a bit of a disaster. I think that in the fourth one-dayer, if the concussion substitution had been done correctly, maybe England would have got up there. It would have been 2-2 coming to the Wankhede. It would have been way more on the game. But it didn't happen. I thought England took that very, very well. But I think they'll be disappointed in the way that they played on Sunday for sure.
We talk about especially Indian batting lineup. How you see Abhishek batting?
Amazing. Abhishek is amazing.
Shadow of Yuvraj Singh.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Yuvraj is rubbing off now on Abhishek. His batting was fantastic. It was the best T20 innings, international innings I've ever seen. And I said that to him afterwards. He was there doing interviews with us. And I just said to him, I said, Abhishek, that was the best T20 innings I've ever seen. It was unbelievable. It was effortless. The stroke play was great, and there was no funky shots, no ramping, no sweeping, reverse sweeping. It was just perfection.
The way the England batting lineup as well as the bowling lineup, they have this perfect team, but where they lack in this T20 season, what you think they will come back in ODI as well?
I think Joe Root's going to be a big asset back to England because his ability to play spin, rotate, strike and take pressure. I think that's going to be the key. I also think that the England batters are going to be much better in the one-days because they're not going to have to go after the spinners as much. In T20 cricket, you've got to go after every ball is an event. 50-over cricket, every ball isn't an event. So I think that the England batters are going to cope a lot better in this one-day series. And I'm hoping that they're very competitive with their bowling and they bowl a little bit more at the stumps. But they still produce the speeds because we like fast bowlers and we like sixers.
Given Rohit and Virat will be coming back into the ODI
Yes.
side, they've had a very tough time period of late, the last few months. How do you look at them, given the challenges that are ahead?
Having had exactly the same challenges in my career, it happens. Rohit and Virat are not robots. They don't walk out there and get 100 every time they bat. And I think people should just relax and celebrate how good they are and how good they've been for India. Because I went 18 months without a test 100 once and came back and just ended up scoring run after run after run. So I think it's very, very important to realize and to understand that these guys are human beings and they will fail. When you look back at your career, I look back at my career, I played 104 test matches. I got 23, 22, 23, 24 test hundreds. That means 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 test matches was good for me. Right? So that's what the Indian public and that's what the media need to understand. They need to understand that when these guys look back at their careers, they're going to have many more worse days than they've had good days. But they will be incredibly proud of their statistics and also incredibly proud of the way that they've made sure that when they came back from the Caribbean only a couple of months ago, the whole of Marine Drive was full. The crowd was there. They make Indian spectators incredibly happy. Maybe they had one bad Australian tour. Does that make them bad people? No. Does it make them bad cricketers? Absolutely not.
Any words on the ICC Champions Trophy which will begin soon?
I don't have much on the Champions Trophy, if I'm honest. I haven't even looked at it. I'm not working on it. Got no interest in it, really.